Thanks for agreeing to set up this interview. As you know, we only have a short amount of time, so let's go ahead and get started right away. Now, I know that you've been involved in some work on community issues. Can you tell me what attracted you to the community issue that you chose at the beginning of the semester?
Yes, and first of all, thank you for having me. So, the community issue that I chose at the beginning of the semester was about internet pornography. And the initial reason that I chose this was because internet pornography is something that is very widely used, especially with people who are the same age as me and the same age as my audience. And at the same time, there is negative effects that exist with regular use of internet pornography. And I just felt that not too many people actually acknowledge or even know about the negative effects that can come from regular use of it. So I just felt like I had an opportunity to shed some light on a topic that is, very controversial, very private, and that not too many people actually talk about or hear any information about.
Okay, thank you. Now, your materials also said that you were involved in a community issue team project that focused on a call to action. Can you share with me what call to action your team put forward and why you chose that call to action?
Yes, of course. So the topic that my group was talking about was about college tuition and the negative impact that college tuition can have on students once they graduate from college. And so the call to action that we were putting forward was that we wanted to motivate our audience to find ways to potentially decrease the negative impact that student debt would have on them by the time they graduate. And the biggest reason why we wanted to talk about this topic is just because it is so relatable to everyone, or everyone in our audience, because our audience consisted of 100% college students, even our teacher. And us as the presenters, we're college students too. So we just felt like it was a very relatable topic.
I see. Now, if I were to ask the other members of your team what they think your biggest strength is, what do you think they would say, and why do you think they would say it?
So I think that my team members would say that my biggest strengths would be my ability to grab the attention of my audience and also my confidence when speaking. And the reason I would say that is because I feel that I have very good attention getters, and I feel that right off the bat when I start speaking, that I talk in a very powerful, loud tone where I sound very confident and I sound like I know what I'm talking about. And I think because of that, my audience just tends to pay attention to me a lot easier and follow what I'm saying. And there's certain instances where I might have a brain fart and I might, my mind might blank out and I might not know, I might forget, what I'm supposed to say, but because I have so much confidence in what I'm saying, it doesn't really matter.
Okay, great. What for you was the most challenging thing about working with your team?
I would have to say that the most challenging thing about working with my team would just be finding a time where we could get together and work on the project. Because every single person in my team, we all seem to agree on where we wanted to go with our project. We all had the same similar ideas. And so we didn't really have any problems with structuring our speech, our presentation. We didn't really have any problems with what we wanted to say. And yeah, finding a time to meet was really the only problem that we had, because all three of us, we all have our own schedules, we all have our own lives, and so just finding a time to make it all work when all three of us could get together and really work on that project was probably the most difficult thing that we had to face. And that's not a bad problem to have.
Thank you. Okay, last question. In 30 seconds or so, tell me what your biggest takeaway was from Comm 110 this semester. What will stick with you and be useful to you?
So, my biggest takeaway from this semester would have to be I have gained a better understanding of how to make arguments. So I guess from the persuasive speech, I feel like now if I'm going to make an argument or make a claim with whether it's towards a friend or towards a group of people, I feel like now I have a better understanding of how to structure it and how to better my argument and make it more valid. And so that would be my biggest takeaway.
All right. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to talk with me. We'll probably be in touch with you in the next few weeks or so. Take care.
Thank you.